Friend Steve, more shoveling to come on the way. Well, taking a live look at some of the outages across the area. Most of the major outages in Kentucky are in the west and eastern parts of the state. However, there's been much improvement throughout the day. That's the good news. Here in Louisville, most residents are lucky they kept their lights on for the most part. WHS 11's Clarice Shaley and photojournalist Aspen Hester are joining us now live from southern Jefferson County, where hundreds of people were without power for much of the last 2 days. Clarice, give us an update. How's the restoration going there?
Well, Doug, this light here at the intersection of Arnoldtown Road and 3rd Street Road wasn't working before, but now it is. I spoke to neighbors in this area who told me they noticed their power was out at 3 in the morning. Now, I have just checked the LG&E outage map. It shows that this area has restored its power, but there are 33 customers still without power in Jefferson County tonight.
Yeah, I gotta do what I can with it.
Snow and cold temperatures.
See, that's all ice right there.
With no power on Arnoldtown Road in Waverly Hills.
Just been shoveling the driveway, kind of just straightening up the house and, trying to stay busy, keep my mind busy. That's without power and internet. Nowadays, you're like, oh, God, there's nothing to do.
While Jacob King makes room for someone to bring more gas for his generator.
And I was trying to dry my gloves here.
The Orloffs are trying to keep their home warm.
Taking us down to 54.
Recent movers from Arizona experiencing a winter they weren't anticipating.
We got hit with the storm of the, century. And this guy, fell last night. It was a big snap.
Chris Whelan, the vice president of communications for LG&E and KU, says all of Louisville should be restored by Monday evening.
And in particular, this storm, that's been our biggest issue, is areas where the limbs are, ice covered and the wind picks up and they break and fall into our lines. That's been our biggest challenge this entire storm.
Kentucky Electric Cooperative serves the counties outside Louisville. About 30,000 customers are without power.
Unfortunately, with the ice storm, it's like a slow motion disaster where it's a situation where even after the precipitation has fallen, the wait over several days, especially with these prolonged cold temperatures, you can still have power outages for days on end.
Until the power's back on.
We just keep the fire, we stand in front of it, we eat, we come out here, we go back in, and we repeat.
Trying to keep all the dogs and everybody in one room, kind of, get all that heat, insulate as much as I can.
Doug, it's going to be a cold night for many just south of the county here. LG&E says that people in Elizabethtown won't get their power back until tomorrow at noon. And if you're a part of the electric cooperative and live in more of the rural areas, it may take a few more days before you get your power back. Live in Waverly Hills, Clarice Shaley, WHAS 11 Night Team on your side.